The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is a self-help book by Mark Manson published in 2016. The book focuses on the idea that to lead a fulfilling life, one must learn to embrace the struggles and pains that come along with it, rather than try to avoid them. Manson argues that happiness comes not from avoiding pain and discomfort, but rather from learning to accept and manage them. The book is divided into 9 chapters, each of which explores a different aspect of the subtle art of not giving a fuck. The first chapter sets the tone for the book, arguing that most of us care too much about too many things, and that this is the root of much of our unhappiness. The second chapter discusses the importance of values, arguing that we must choose our values carefully and be willing to prioritize them over other things in our lives. Chapter 3 explores the concept of self-improvement, arguing that the constant pursuit of self-improvement can actually be harmful and counterproductive. Instead, Manson suggests that we should focus on accepting ourselves for who we are and learning to be content with what we have. Chapter 4 tackles the topic of happiness, arguing that it is a fleeting emotion that cannot be sustained over time. Instead, Manson suggests that we should focus on living a meaningful life, even if that means enduring pain and discomfort in the process. Chapter 5 discusses the role of failure in our lives, arguing that it is an inevitable part of the human experience and that we must learn to embrace it rather than fear it. Chapter 6 explores the concept of responsibility, arguing that we must take ownership of our lives and the decisions we make. Chapter 7 discusses the importance of embracing our mortality, arguing that the realization of our own mortality can give our lives greater meaning and purpose. Chapter 8 explores the concept of happiness and suffering as two sides of the same coin, arguing that we must learn to accept and manage both in order to live a fulfilling life. The final chapter offers a summary of the book's main ideas and argues that the subtle art of not giving a fuck is about embracing our imperfections and accepting the struggles and pains that come along with life. Overall, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is a provocative and thought-provoking book that challenges many of the assumptions and beliefs that underpin our modern culture. While it is not for everyone, those who are willing to embrace its message may find that it offers a valuable perspective on how to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life.